Trying to get this damn camera position. Alright, what's good, y'all? I know you can't really see much. I can't really get the camera angle to do right. But, this is kind of what I got so far. So, we're just gonna kind of work with this as we go. Let's see. Yeah, y'all really can't see shit. Alright. Maybe I should. Might could have it like this. You know what? I might just do this with one hand and then try to, figure it out with the other. It's just not trying to focus. Yeah, focus in. As you can see, I'm doing FL Studio. We're gonna try and see if we can work this out. Trying to get some little stuff going. Let's see. I am not that great of a cameraman, but let's see. Got a couple samples going, so I'll show you what's up. So, first and foremost, we got this little reverse sample. I'm playing. I don't know if you can hear that. It's kind of ill in it. What the fuck is this? And, all that. Alright, so that's the little sample. It's gonna be like the tone of it, because I haven't even come up with the bass runs yet. And then with that, you got the funny part is the guitar part was actually a late addition. I was trying to make that fit more with the other sample, but it ended up working in opposite. So I had to alter that one to make it fit with this. See, and you end up with this. So, I mean, it's all about how you make stuff fit. And then, of course, you got a little, yeah, make it all creepy. Let's see if we can turn that up a little bit. Turn that back. Yeah, about there. Yeah, we can do it like that. Hold up. Trying to share something. Let's see. So we got that. Just something simple. So we add this part in. And you'll see how it slowly starts to fit. Actually, we might make a tweak to that. Let's see. We might try to take some parts of that sound out. See what we can do. That lower end. See, that's a little bit better. Lets the higher end come out. Because what you're going to want, you don't want the bass in there, because you're going to put bass in there. All that's going to do is mix in, so it doesn't really matter. So you can just drop this down a bit. Share something. So they're trying to get these shares in. But let's see. See what else we can do to this. See, that makes it stick out a little bit more. Now let's see what it sounds like with the guitar sound. Hold up. See how it all fits? See? This is what I like to do for fun, kids. I've gotten asked a couple times if I would be able to show somebody how to do this. like teach kids. I mean, I'd be up for it, but I don't know how successful I'd be. I feel like everybody has a process with beat making, so, you know. Hey, we ain't got no money. Let's see. So, we got that figured out. I was kind of experimenting with some different sounds for the actual beat itself. So let's see what this hi-hat sound like. I'll show you what I did to it. Let's see. There it is. We took that. Well, let's trim that. Put that on filter 3. So I added this and that. So this is what it originally sounded right? But we want to muffle that because we want to give it that dark feel, right? So, lowered the bass, lowered the treble. With this one, added a little bit of reverb to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't do a whole lot, but it does work wonders for you later. Because the whole point is making everything fit. It's like a puzzle. So here's the drums. I'm trying to get into it. Let's see. Drums are a little loud, but fuck it. Let's see. Now, the hardest part for me is always finding the right snare. Or even if I find the right snare, overusing it. You know what I mean? I don't like using the same snare for fucking everything. See, if that one was a little bit sharper, I could use it. Let's see if we can experiment with that. Let's see if we can. We might can make something out of that. Let me see. I always make sure to save in between everything. Because otherwise, your program can crap out and then you lost all the crazy bright ideas you came up with and you're just gonna be mad at yourself. I sound like Bob Ross, but for real, you really will. You'll just be sitting there pissed. But let's see. I guess niggas is gonna be watching this after I get done, but that's cool. Which is cool, because sometimes this takes a while. We're already 9 minutes in. Let's see. So, we're gonna experiment with this. We're popping the snare. Copy it over a couple times. See, that sounds a little too muffled for us right now. So, let's see if we can change that. We might not. I don't know. We're just experimenting today. We don't need any of that bass in there. See, like I said, we don't need bass in it because the bass is gonna come from the actual beat itself. So, hold up. Let me do another share real quick. See if niggas on Spotify want to pay attention. Let me see if I can do that. Can I do that? Alright. So we're still trying to make this snare work. Let's see what we can do. I apologize if there's interruptions in this. I'm just trying to get it shared. Because it doesn't really matter if I do this stuff if people don't pay attention. So we might layer that snare. Let's see what we can layer it with. Because I don't really want that, but I want like something that hits kind of like that. No, that's too much. Let's see. Hold up. Nah. Maybe see if we can get just a pinch of sharpness in that. We add that, make it really low, and see if we can do that. let's see what we can do. I'm gonna just turn it up slightly just to see if I can make it mix. You know, for a second, I think we might leave the hi-hat out. Something like that. I don't want it too sharp. Let's see what this sounds like together. Move samples. No. Need some background noise. Let's see what we can find. Hold up. First off, sitting here trying to find. Yep. Trying to find samples and shit. Let's see. We'll see if Facebook decides to be a whore today. Let's see. Yeah. So we're gonna just. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Share this one more time. Do it to Messenger. Yeah. All right. Let's see. See, we could turn this down too. It sounds evil, doesn't it? We're not gonna keep that, but I still think that would be hard. that'd be an idea for later. I've been trying to experiment more with like guitar sounds. See how those work. You know what? We might actually go with that sound. We might actually go with that speed. At least for now. I wanted to try to experiment with that whole that super fast drum kick stuff, but I'm not doing that. We're gonna just keep it simple. Let's see. See, you can change the whole character of a beat just by altering a couple things. So we'll try. There you go. See? So we'll try this. See, sometimes limiting how many kicks you have actually intensifies the force of it, and I like it to bang. So we might take that one away. That doesn't flow as well as I would like it to. Let's see if I can move it slightly. See if maybe that works. No. So it's not that. There we go. That's why. Sounds were too equal. Sounds were too well equalized. Let's see. it, let's work on this kick. I don't really like that part, so I'm gonna try and make it. I can't describe it, I just call it that, but I want it to be a little bit more bassy. So you take the treble out when it's necessary, and you take the bass out when it's necessary, and it makes it all mixed together like a puzzle, or just like a good drink, I guess. Alright. Okay, we've been bullshitting too long. Let's see. Hold up. So we gotta tweak that a little bit. That's the only sucky thing about changing it, is that you have to change the key to everything, and sometimes they end up being half keys, and that just gets annoying. You have to hum it out, figure it out. Might need a little bit. Hold up. Crap, I keep hitting stuff. Hold up. Alright, let's see if that works. Okay, seems like it works pretty well. We just gotta figure out what to put behind it. I still want to keep that a bit more in the background. Let's see. Oh shit. No, that's what I wanted. Yeah, mama. Let's see. So this one's gonna be the hi-hat we play with. So start out with a basic set. We can get creative with it. Let's cut this. We'll stretch these out. You gotta go. And as for you, oh shoot, hold up. Dang it, I made one more. Alright, so let's see, maybe. There you go. It's amazing how much taking one little hat out does. So, take that. We'll repeat it a couple times. A couple more times. So, alright. Oh shit. Hold up. That ain't supposed to happen. Stop doing that. Alright. I try to use non-conventional hi-hats for stuff. Let's see if this works. Ah, crap. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. Alright. I thought I could do this a simple way, and I can't. I don't think I can. Okay. There you go. There you go. We might leave it at that for now. Now let's see how it adds with everyone else. Set this up a little higher because technically it's a sound, not a drum. That way you know where everything's at. You don't have to do that. You really don't, but I do it. Because I'm just particular like that. Sometimes I like to order stuff because I know I'll forget how it's arranged, and if I come back to it later, then I'll be mad. So, you know, stuff like that. It sounds kind of good. So we might fix this one. Turn that down. Might make it just as low. Nah, just a little bit more prominent. There you go. Hands get tired. I can't believe I've been holding this thing for like almost 30 minutes. Shit. See, and I had to say something. Now I'm jinxing myself. But let's see. We haven't even added bass yet. We're like 30 minutes in and we haven't even added bass yet. But you know what? That's how that is sometimes. You gotta get creative with the bass. You have to do weird stuff with that. You don't have to do weird stuff, but I like to get interesting with the bass. The bass is where I get fun, because I'll just see what works, you know what I mean? So I want to use that type, or do I? You know, I haven't used a pitch kick in a while, but we're not doing that today. Let me see. No, we don't need that. Always save periodically, because, like I said, your stuff can crash, and that would suck. Man, I should have went live on Facebook. There's like nobody on here. That's okay. I guess I'll watch it later. Where did I put it? I'm trying to see if I can get done in another 30 minutes. I think I go to church, but that'd be fun to add in. Let's see what it does. Hold on. Yeah, Logan, I took your snare, but I'm only borrowing it. I haven't even really used it yet, I don't think. So this might actually be the first test run, you know?